Alright, hello everybody, welcome to American Truck Simulator. We are going to be doing a load of fruit juice from Seattle to Portland today. I am on the 1.37 open beta. They just added new loads for the food grade tanker, and the fruit juice is one of them. So I figured that would be a perfect load for today. So I'm going to get turned around and get out of here. I'm already loaded up and everything. That's probably a much sharper turn that I should have taken, but I'm doing it anyway. I apologize for the eye tracker kind of jumping around. It is nighttime that I'm recording this, so my lamp is on and the light kind of reflects off my glasses and it makes it so that the eye tracker has trouble following my eyes. We got a train coming. It almost crashed into me. My goodness. Okay, well, I'm glad I got out of the way. That's pretty crazy. I've seen trains go by there before, but none have gotten that close to crashing into me. And I was doing my best to get out of the way. I was like flooring it and everything, but glad I could get out of the way. That would have been, I'm sure that would have scared me half to death if it would have hit me. But yeah, anyways, so the update for American Truck Simulator for the most recent beta also added rain effects and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And I am running a mod that adds sounds to the trains, like the horn and stuff, as I'm sure you just heard just now. And it makes the trains longer, so we're probably going to have to sit here and wait for this train for a minute, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut this part out for you guys. Alright, and that's the end of the train, so welcome back. That was very short for you guys, but for me that was about a minute and a half or so. I really love that mod. Adds a very good realistic feeling to the game for sure. That was always one thing that bothered me when I first got the game, was the fact that like trains only had like one locomotive, and the trains were like 5 cars long or whatever, very unrealistic, so I really enjoy having that mod. I'll link that one down in the description below. Mostly the other ones I'll just kind of show them, but that one I'll link below since I'm actually like talking about it. So yeah, we are going to get rolling here as I crawl up this on-ramp. Man, this engine setup apparently was not the right one for this, but oh well, we will make do. I'll get something more powerful next time so we don't have to worry about being slow. Merge over here. Man, things have definitely been getting crazy with like the number of cases on the coronavirus and everything. I'm sure people are probably sick of hearing about it, so I'll keep it short, but yeah, I just did like a video call with my parents. They live in California, and their lockdown got lengthened by like another 2 weeks, so they will have been in quarantine for a full month at this point, and it could, continue to get longer. So yeah, if you're in that situation, I hope the best for you guys. But hopefully this video will kind of be a distraction for you, get you away from that. Let's check out the outside view so you guys can hear some of these rain noises. I'll stop talking for a second.
Keep left.
I took that turn a little fast. I was in the outside view and I don't have any of my, UI on or anything like that, so I couldn't see how fast I was going. I was definitely going way too fast for that turn, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those rain sounds. That's really added quite a big realistic effect to the game. I'm really enjoying all the little things that they're doing in FMod, and that they're implementing them like one by one. Because each time they add something new, you can enjoy it thoroughly before they add the next new thing. So I'm really liking this beta, and I haven't really had any crashing issues either, which is nice. So I hope you guys are enjoying the beta too, and if you're not on the beta, I definitely would recommend it. I mean, all my mods are working fine. The sounds, it makes such a huge difference. You don't think it would, and then, you know, you start playing the game and it makes such a huge difference.
Keep left.
Alright, we are cruise control locked here at 61 miles an hour, just cruising through. I believe we're passing by the Olympia exit. Not sure. I didn't read the sign. But yeah, we're cruising through Washington right now, heading towards Oregon. We're going to be dropping off in Portland, like I mentioned.
Keep left.
Just a nice, short little drive. I didn't want to do something super long. I definitely plan to do longer loads in the future. There will be some, you know, some videos will be a lot longer than others. Some will be, you know, just the typical like 10 minutes like I've tried to do so far. It just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like I mentioned in the first video, I just want to keep putting out content that I enjoy. I'm not in getting into YouTube to be famous or anything like that. I'm just figuring, if I play these games all the time anyway, and I, you know, do fun stuff with my fiance, and I go out for drives and go to car shows all the time, you know, so why not just record it? I mean, people might enjoy it, and so far it's been seeming like people do. I've been getting some comments of people really enjoying my content and stuff like that, and it definitely is a big boost to the confidence. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully it continues to stay that way. I know I'm certainly enjoying it. I've been having a ton of fun. I knew I was going to have fun from the start, but I definitely didn't expect to have this much fun. And along with like learning, we're slamming on the brakes here. But anyways, along with learning all the like video editing stuff is really cool. I love stuff like that. So I'm having a ton of fun, and I hope you guys are too. Again, I apologize for this in the first video, and I'm gonna apologize for it again. I'll probably do it a bunch more times after this, but I am sorry for like the awkward pauses and stuff. I don't know, some people might enjoy the moments of silence, but others might be like, you know, waiting for me to say something. So if that's the case, I do apologize for the awkward pauses. I'm just getting used to this whole talking and playing thing. Some games it's easier to do than others, and for some reason American Truck Simulator is like so much harder than I expected it to be. I don't know why. You know, most times when I'm driving in real life, I got my fiance in the car, so I'm talking to her. You know, it's not like I'm not used to talking while driving, and that's literally all this is. So I don't know why I struggle with like coming up with things to talk about or talking about things while I'm driving. I get distracted by things in the game, I think, or something, but I'm sure it'll come with time. Eventually I'll get to the point where it's just like second nature to think about things to talk about, but for now that is not the case. So I'm sorry for the awkward pauses, like I said. And it sounds like we're exiting here. I'm going to be behind this slowpoke. That's fun. Exiting at 40 miles an hour, always wonderful. Very realistic for Washington and Oregon area though, especially Portland. Drive there pretty often, and this is pretty accurate, having people driving super slow when it's not necessary. And now I'm going on an uphill and I'm going super slow because I lost all my momentum. But well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Got twisted. Got my words twisted there. Frames are dropping really bad right here for some reason. Not sure why. I don't see anything that would be drawing a bunch of frames. But, whatever. Gotta continue on. Hopefully my frames jump back up here soon. Oh boy. This is not very good of me. But it must be done. I would be so mad if I saw somebody doing something like this in real life, but it's a video game, so I'm sure we're fine. I try to keep my driving as realistic as possible, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't happen. Especially, you know, when people are slamming on their brakes in front of me. That's always fun.
Keep right.
Keep right. Oh, yeah, I am supposed to keep right. Oops. Doing it again. I could have sworn I remembered that being a left, but I guess I was wrong. And now we're slamming on the brakes again. For who knows why. And he got over, even though that lane just ends in a second. The AI in this game, man. Definitely something else. And I had like some traffic mods that worked, you know, and made it better, but the thing is if I used the traffic mods, then the train mod would get all messed up. And I like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I really enjoy that train mod, so I didn't want to go without it, so I'd rather go without the traffic mod than the train mod, so I deactivated the traffic mod, and I am now paying for it with the terrible AI. I know there was a car there a second ago. Is it in my blind spot? Or did it just disappear? I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna try and get over. Okay, I guess it just disappeared. But, whatever. And this is an exit only, so now I gotta get back over. I am just all over the place today. It's wonderful. Really showing off my my great driving skills for you guys, aren't I? Bummer that it rained for this whole drive. I was hoping it would be sunny, and I know I could just go into the, you know, the what's it called, the console, and make it sunny, but I don't like to do that. I like to use the console as little as possible, only use it when like the game really messed something up, or if I like get stuck, you know, behind traffic and there's no way to move through it or something like that, you know. Those are the only times I really like to use the console. Other than that, I try and stay away from it. Like I said, I try and keep the game as realistic as possible. Obviously that doesn't mean I keep it fully realistic, but you know, I do my best. And now I gotta get all the way over across, what, 3 lanes. However, that means that we're almost to the drop-off point, so that's good. Wow, I did not realize how soon this was. Oh man, just stopped in time. I didn't realize how close I was to the light, and I started braking super late. My bad. It's nice and wide here. I'm driving a day cab for the first time in like forever, so it's definitely something to get used to. It's so much different with like how short the wheelbase is. I'm not used to it. I can't see the lights. I'm gonna get the outside now. Yeah, it's a huge difference from a normal cab to the day cab. I didn't think it would be that big of a difference, but I was driving it earlier today, and I was like, I was making such weird turns, and I was swinging out way wider than I needed to, and the trailer was clearing things by like 20 feet, you know. It was definitely a fun time.
Turn right.
Alright, we're delivering this fruit juice to a
On the right,
Walmart. Walmart distribution center for some reason. Interesting. Interesting drop-off point. But whatever. I just do what I'm told. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the outside view for this part. Got some thunder in there. I am running my own company skin. I didn't mention that in the first video, but DNA Transport is like my imaginary in-game company. And I pretty much everything I run is DNA. Obviously, like this YouTube channel, I did DNA Social. For the modding page that I have for American Truck Simulator, I did, you know, DNA Transport modding. That's just kind of been my thing. Allie came up with it, my fiance. And I've just stuck with it since. You know, we did DNA because it's like, oh, this is in our DNA, but also, you know, D and A, like our initials, Drew and Allie. So just kind of cool little thing that worked out, and it's turned into my whole situation with like all my social media platforms. So pretty cool. I guess I'll go ahead and straighten it out a little bit. I know I'm in the green, but like I said, keep it realistic when I can. As I'm driving through cones, but you know, we don't mention those things. When I do things that are unrealistic, we don't talk about it. We just move on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get backed up straight here, and then that'll wrap up this video. So we're going to go ahead and shut down here, put the parking brake in, neutral, all that good stuff. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this American Truck Simulator gameplay. Like I said, I'll definitely try and get better at talking and playing. I'm sure right now it's probably not the most entertaining thing to listen to, but hopefully that gets better down the road. So yeah, if you guys want to see those improvements and see some of my other games that I play or some vlogs, make sure you subscribe, like, comment on this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.